How you doing? This is Eric Johnson with Cicada Paranormal, and this is another Spirit News broadcast little update here for you. And I'm ramping things up, so it's almost as everything has come full circle, and we're learning new techniques and concepts to fulfill specific needs that people have. So what this is going to do is boost the paranormal activity within three. This is called the Trinity Ghost Box Trinity Ghost Box technique. This is where I'm using 3 ghost boxes, 2 on the outside. I don't know if you've ever seen this one. It's hard to see, but it's the T1, the Ghost T1. Good stuff. And then on the other side over here, I have the Spirit Voice, old school Spirit Voice. Okay. And I lay him down to where it muffles it and it helps disperse the sounds. And it looks almost like they use it better. So I haven't done this in a long time. And what we're going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and get started with I'm going blind. It's not. I started thinking about that. I keep calling it a double blind, and actually there's only one person here, so we call it a single blind, I guess. Because usually there's somebody outside asking questions, and I don't hear them. Alright. Here we go. I'm going to go in. There he is. He's after us. He's after what reports back in this information. And the religion of this man, it's good. We're blessed. It's causing us to say in these genetics today, it admits that it seduces us, and it's angry. You know, it's the Lord that switches us, and He's training us. It's in the search and rescues. Good Mars. It's visible and it's important in the circle of sovereignty. I'm in prison. May I resume? You blessed me one night. And you're not so, these foolish astronauts, they focused. Hold on, it mentions the thoughts. It's not like it's forthcoming. Inhumanity. These bums drink away like a sinner. He missed it. Well, doctors don't involve the incisions in this Christian. And in the grocery store there, they got spooked. Hold on. That's why they're pinned under this in the first place in the intestines. The difference is it's affordable. And the things here are awkward, Tom. In the identity, it's in cell today. And it's so helpful. Today proves that the old goat system is blind. And the circle of sovereignty will induce the Boy Scout. So he's doing this in faith as part of the mandate, and he realizes that it's part of the natural science now. And he caught my attention. The numbers have dropped forth, and you peek, and he stopped. And you're connected. Don't lie. He fractured. Hang on. He's on my. He served my planet. It's embarrassing. How he's aging in the thousands, and he acts just like his intestines are Bravo. And you're going to take this thing called charging and move forth with it. And James Count, yeah, it's my son. It is so important that the gospel remain the best in us, and we want it to arrive. You could stand to arrest this old goat in us, and this dead circle of sovereignty is useless, and but it's in the dream, and what you focus on, and the science in here. My peanuts! It's called My Ancient Aliens. They dropped out. I agree. The wings are fluttering. They're gone. Don't lie. He has these servants, and the averages are in the thesis. In this origin, they move, and they're poisoned. They're poisoned into this, and they're doing things into humanity over the computer. It seduces them. And Dr. Joel, in the edition, it's a change of God in the identity. And this things that are on the habits, computer habits. That people have computer habits. And it's given the Lord. I kind of like not having any computer, man. It's nice. I'm out here 2 weeks out of the month, no computer, just nature. Me in a cabin, man. Oh man. Anyway, I feel selfish at times that I'm out here, and the status is crystal clear. It's us, and it reports back from the information. It's from God, and it's inducing in us here, and it's tricked us. And no epigenetics today. We've already lost these idiots. I'm in. This world is more than. Don't lie. All that talk. You received the brain. Did you learn Latin? No, I know I need to study some. I gotta get out. You're getting behind, and I'll show you the things that you could fully know. Teach us. He risks it. The speaker being in the Irish collection, the power is the best, and he just wants you to know what ISIS is doing. And midnight, because these spirits are reporting, and the psychotropes are in the body, and how is this happening? That's an interesting topical issue there, if you ask me. In the identity of the Boy Scout, this movement is nowhere near paper money. Absolutely not a reflection of the variation of these injuries. I don't cast what he will be paying all these things in the power of the spokesman. Here, let me solve this for you. If you take what they're giving and it reports back, may I resume? They are not well. He's kidding. Hang on. In this reality, the sermon is blind, and it's like you put on like this, and the tree trunk mentions this tree trunk. They aren't moving in faith, and when time will come, they will be conservative, and they will serve to make you dork. Well, he had a lot of fun there. They're so noticing lately. Man, coffee flack. Oh, that's some hard coffee. Nice shooting. That's a hard coffee there. Woo! Okay. All right. Well, $5, and we can start this serving. Strikes home. We have a decision to make in the circle of sovereignty, and it sounds like virtuous things straight through. I guarantee you. These foolish astronauts, they realize that he's using the attention to broadcast for money. Real honestly, money. He tricked us. Hang on. And he can tune in for that, and he counts whatever these things are doing. They're spooked. Hang on, they won't shut up. He fractures it. Hang on. That's why he's under the sling. That's why he's lying. He's lying. Oh, us, that's wonderful. Thank you. So, it's too bad it's too much in this stupid thing. Hey, farmer, well, everything's on sale right now on this lunatic. So, if you want it, you gotta act right now. Between us. You're between us, the terrorist. The search and rescue, Mars. Good Mars. The circle of sovereignty. It goes on like a dream, like Thaddeus! I don't like this actual science when you imply it in a sense that the author is, what? I'm sorry. These ancient aliens are trying to be blessed, and they're mixed. The doctors are, oh, they lost. What? What? What happened? Holy cow, that's some hardcore coffee. Got my esophagus all chafed. There's this thing in the change of God. You're connected. There's something in the body. It's something that you're eating. It reduces the pure acid in your intestines, and you should be allowed to trust these magazines. These doctors are telling you that 24/7 you got to take this.com. And Chris, I love this room here. Another question. How'd you pull that hallmark on that thing? Affirmative. I'm trying to talk to him best in this broadcast with this thing on his thoughts. And what does this diamond instruction signal thing asking? No, it's not going to peek back yet. Just hang on. He's doing it. Hang on. In fact, this week is found old in this September. Finally, in these beer drinking, you aren't so genetic, Prophet. Talking from these awkward seekers ever since I guillotined my services to his nose. Brought back what you received. Really, if you change this thing, and it'll come check itself from behind. And, dude, I'll show you. Here, it's criminal. Here, David's fully taking the risk right now. It's 29, nutty. Let me tell you this. It's coming. The vaccine in the Irish collection. David is... leave us. ISIS is present. Is what? 2 LLs. No, that's terrible information. Are we all clear? Is there anybody here? Who's here? We got anybody coming? Anybody on the list? The Lord, and that's it. Okay, cool. That's awesome. We'll just take our time today. And so, variations. Oh, boring. Dang, that was a good one. The switches don't lie. Here, the power's here. Let's pray about this implementing calling. There's a lot of coincidences out here in this message here, and most of these vandals aren't well. The ones that are for this reality. I'm going to make this right now. Hang on. It's putting people on the event and the point, but they resist, and you can back it up. And you just got to know how to treat these growing, historic, best servants in the mind spirits. And they mention this because they're part of the act in us now, and we're training and being taught how to talk. And like Marlon Brando, he hoards it. Hang on. The money's here. I got you. Alright, back up the system. Go ahead. Get a grip! If you believe the CIA is here and it's working, all this, farmer, then let me lay it out. Maybe you should pray to God that Jeffrey drug induces this wealth. And he's a coincidence to a lot. Hey, the heavens are built. What? The habits. Amen. Hallelujah. I was going to say, put your treasures in heaven. He risked the tree trunk. There we go. And it tricked me, but it still worked out. God's point is never stifled. 100 years. You're going to lecture us? Dude, Birdie, the Boy Scout. Hang on. Sometimes these voices browse, and more than a fracture than a Christian here. Is that part of the what here? It tastes nice. I'm reflecting on this that much. Hang on. And it can act, Daddy. Just outside. The dreams coming through in the 60s. But we have 40 circles of sovereignty here. Ready? 43? Okay. Do they all understand the gospel of Jesus Christ?
XBTCFR. SDHWAC.
And the survival of the arrival is in the ancient collections right now. They will apply 2 strikes. You would join in prudently. Mars. They love. We're blessed. I'm checking on this on the extra half. Oh, he didn't ask right. Hang on. The founding father, it causes us to save the government and face the bad callings and these movements and God, poor thing. Man, these things, they resist. Let's fix them. Help them out here. What can you do? Here in the American Restaurant, implement the body in the circle of sovereignty. He left. Hang on. It's Power Dream is something. He's noticing he's kidding. Hang on. He's switching over. You've lost these rooms. Oh, the doctors. Well, dear Robert, Michael Broadcast and .com and these ancient aliens made it difficult to process and keep stealing what you're thinking. And that, well, I guess he's blown his nose on the graves. And your brain is the interceptor, and it's checking on the origins of this message here. It's ignoring it. Hang on. 2 of these children, innocents, are listening to the priest, and they're commenting in the world and the change of God, honestly. I feel that it clears us to eat fresh food right here. Meat, everything, fruit, whatever you want at the table, it's right here. Help yourself. If you already have the vaccine, then just enjoy yourself. 24 next week. Every time you get one in here, it's a criminal. Chris, what this actual science and the time will come. What's he doing? I'm all over this guy. Hang on. This signal is the vaccine. Hang on, your thought will change. Just a second. It struck him in his things in a thought in Jeff's session. The signal that's calling, it'll count back. It won't shout back. Hang on. It's just the signal. It's found old here. Hang on. It's something at the identity of God in this, and he mentions it. It's from the dreams and the logical points of these stupid things. These typical asylum seekers. There's a lot of God and thought out here, and it's part of the topical issue. And you received this blessing, and may your eye resume? Yes. And it goes to the rapture behind us, and it transduces behind us, and fully aware. And David is part of this ancient technique, and it's not like it's brought with us. It's like in the Speaker of the House collection. Only when you agree, only if I agree with him. I so that this dork will fruit Prince terrible dreams, and he's nervous. Hang on. Bedwetter. Look, take your time and he will take about what poured out. Man, thumbs up on this humanity in a sense that it cannot be taken. There's something in this whole thing. What? That's weird. There's something that lies in there. There's a guy's indicting it. Hang on, just a second. It's a topical issue. To be loved. I say that. Yeah, he's laughing at him. Hang on. Don't laugh at him. Go on. It's a piece of this thing, Johnson, and it's September, and my attention is drawn to the circle of sovereignty. What did it say? I changed it back and it up like Jesus. Oh, it's typical. It trains and breaks his mind, and he flips, doesn't he? He changed us. in the soul. It's difficult. And actually, the home of the peanuts. $20 for my information. Man, you're getting expensive. Good Lord. Here we go. Alright, switching. Hang on. Alright, see the sun. See, it's clearing up. Now you change your mind. You take the risk. This paper met against genetics today. And it's part of the operation. And he's just, this idiot! Don't give him cash, CIA idiot. Dang it. It's part of the profits thing. His power hours here. Let me lay it out. It's so scary. And God, the drug induced. Jeff and God. He's a priest. Hang on. That guy's not well. Hang on just a second. In the movement, it shames them. On James Count, and in the sense that the farmer has put on the understand is visit if he tunes in, he can drink, and in all this, and when technology in God it comes through full circle, it will be able to treat everybody. Not so decent, but a variation, at least. Let me listen to this. Listen to these voices, and sense that it takes a Christian that's not lost to process these awkward peanuts. And thanks, Daddy. He's saying it in faith. He's saying all this stuff through the 60s that he had the experience in the circle of sovereignty. And this is so important that people start to understand that the rapture it happens to the body, and it strikes through the dreams, and these memorats come all the way through the systems, and they give you faith, and they transfer over and administer into the body and reorganize the best they can in this. And who's on my planet? And it takes steps in the prophecy to complete the status of what is put under these coincidences. And this freak mess, man, is causing us break is self-censored. Get out. Bad seduce us on this, the circle of sovereignty. Now, I wonder how much of these words are actually real from God. Not much a priest means that the scavenges according to the facts. And you can solve this in the American restaurant. If you pray Mars, you can defeat her. And he's striking through these things freely, and the vandals are freaking out, and they've lost these rooms, Chris, and these forces, Robert, but they were poisoned, and these vaccines that we gave these ancient aliens, they are found, and the prison they can open it, and he's blowing his nose through the graves. Burn! Oh, so I'm afraid that he's broadcasting an extra half hour. In this planet, he will obtain the Boy Scout, and the identity is forward. Nice shooting. In this government, that he thinks I'm lying, he's close. He wants you to know that the instructions are plain, and they're here. And they're pay attention to what you're eating in the body, and make sure to ask God to clean your food, and ask Him to give you food, and tell you where to get food, and send you to the right places 24/7. The landlord, Chris, I love this room here. Immediately it struck me that you seem to be that post. It got that postmark there. What is that? It's something that's changing into a part of a message from God, apparently, or something like that. You dork, put the signal in there. It's epigenetic attempt to try to distinguish between the censored and censored. This week's found old. Already he's getting scared. Hang on. He'll be able to charge Christian again, the natural immunity and the circle of sovereignty. Advanced ultimately to move. He did not check how difficult it would be. Thumbs up to be indicted into the spokesman tonight. And there's something in the move of the conversation that's difficult. And the most of the government and the chemical habits that are here are very shaping into this body. We're not kidding. It's actually part of the event. And it puts us in the sermon and it's better and laid back, and it's like sushi. It's delicious, and peanuts, and Irish song, and dance, and jig, and whatever. He's in us. Okay, it's a miracle. I reflect. He's laughing. It's peanuts. Why are you laughing? We want to continue in this, and it's fun. He'll see these numbers are part, and they're funny. If you change your mind, this thing in humanity, the operations, you should know that you're already connected. So you have the ability to do this too. And they want you to know that they are your servants. They're your babies. These are your beautiful angels that God gave you. And they want you to know that they go in you and transduce. And I don't know how they're doing this, or how, there's some that when they come, they're yours. When they come into your mind, they're yours. But there's something else happening through the ghost box that's different. My prince of my information, Thaddeus. That can happen when you apply to the Christians, to these voices. You were formidable to us, Christian, and the top 40 today in the genetics. You are trying to seduce us. Hang on. They're your savior, Daddy. You're cleaning us. And these numbers, the Father is going through him. In the 60s, we had a calling, and these dreams are part of the circle of sovereignty. And he says it in his brain, and it's structuring the law from the visit, the criminal. And it's extra ladies that have the room. It's kind of like when the vaccine hits. It's defined to say that it's fun, and it's fun to be in this, not like a Muslim who's on my planet. Oh, the doctors don't have this. James Wood. Oh, we love James Wood. They're so amazing. All right, anyway. He could say things that are affirmative in their calling and seduce us, and you broadcast all this, so he's part of these injuries that much. It's inside of us, and like a guillotine. Yeah, in this restaurant there was a lot of things, Mars, and humanity. May I resume? What you're given in this old goat system. Here's Uncle Tom. Here he is. The prophet's here. You've lost some rooms in these memorats, and you've, Robert, he's kidding. Hang on. These ancient aliens. He's cussing these ancient aliens right now. It's plainly, these things are stuck up. Well, we try to tell you, they screwed up everything. Darling, I'm afraid that this mission is more than the planet can. These 20 federal charges for the system, in a sense that, essentially, that we're already at 28 minutes. Man, he says, this is awkward, peepers. Indict to eat in respect to God. The difference is to eat what God gave you. And in yourself, in your body, the ingredients will call up and open the lens into you, and David will immediately agree. And at this point, he broadcasts beer drinking house life, and through us all, he could say that he's nice, and the point is negative. The count is 2. His status is in the brain, and they're definitely laughing in time, and they will obtain to watch. Let's watch the end and see what happens, huh? That's what we really find out, right? So he's advanced to know what the habits, and formally we press for answers, and the Spirit would like to talk about the topical issues. So take conversations and round them up and be Superman with them. Treat them with respect, though. Let them know you love them. and they will love you. This is James Count for the people who are going through this difficult situation. Thanks, James Count. And how you do that, you control the spirits that are growing in you and take the risk, but submit to the power of God, Jesus Christ, and that'll straighten them out. And the circle of sovereignty will induce the landlord, and the Boy Scout will change in life and you and your spirits. And the voices are like angry bees, and you can stop them by inducing the circle of sovereignty, and they will stop, and they will be in with God. They switch. It's like you got an angel that's corrupt, and it's like acting like a devil, but if you mention the circle of sovereignty, he flips. And if you mention that he is found in the dead circle of sovereignty, it's like Chris, he's not well. He's switching. Hang on. In your body, it's cruelty that the landlord blindly envisions this pork chop lunatic in the science. And he resumes. Okay. That's it. 30 minutes, guys. Hey. Alright. That's right. Okay. I'll pull it out. Well, hope something good came out of that. And, this is Eric Johnson with Cicada Paranormal. This is your weekly Spirit News broadcast for the week. Subscribe and like if you liked it. If not, well, sorry, maybe I'll do better next time. And as usual, go ahead and comment as you see fit. If you have questions, whatever. So, thanks. Appreciate it. See you next week.